absolute freak. That is not normal, Toby.
Radio X.
When you're sitting down for your dinner,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so you got your food in front of you, lovely little meal. Okay, obviously you need a beverage, a drink to go with it. So you eaty, reach over, pick up your glass, have a sip. What are you drinking with your dinner?
I mean, with my dinner, it's just straight, plain, neat tap water, mate.
Neat H2O, is it?
Yeah, straight from the source.
I'd be the same, I think. Really,
Glass of water?
Mainly water. Yeah,
Just a glass of water.
probably.
Because the flavour's in the dinner.
Thank you, Vin.
But water's so boring.
Well, first of all, it's not.
Oh, water's so boring.
No, I think people who think
The
that
only thing more boring than water is the film 2001: A Space Odyssey.
is wrong on both counts. But yeah, also the flavour's in the meal, right? The flavour's from the food. And then I'll have a nice drink another time.
Yeah.
I had a lovely 0% Guinness last night.
Okay.
Took my time over that. That was
You could have a
delicious.
0% Guinness with a bit of grub.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. But
When you're in the pub, you get a beer with your food, don't you?
Yeah, you do
Oh,
a bit
I-
of wine with food.
I don't, why are you eating in the pub? The pub's not for eating. Go to a restaurant. Different issue.
Different issue.
Angry now.
What do you and Pippa have as
Pippa
your
and I-
beverage of choice when you're
With-
eating?
You know it's weird, don't you? As you're saying it, you know it's weird.
Well, I never thought it was weird until the reaction in the office when this was revealed.
Okay, go on.
So Pippa and I, with every single meal we eat,
With every single... Okay,
Yeah.
already that's...
With every
that's
single meal we
odd
eat.
to say that, but yes.
and it could be a chicken jalfrezi, it could be a Sunday roast, right?
Right.
We have, both of us, we have a nice pint of milk.
No, you don't. No, you
Is that weird?
You don't.
We do.
Tom actually recoiled.
Ah, you have a pint of milk
Yeah.
each
It is weird, isn't
Maybe
it?
not a pint, maybe a free. Well, I've got Rolling Stones glasses. They're about 3/4 of a pint.
with every meal you eat.
Every single.
You absolute freak. That is not normal, Toby.
Here's the weirdest thing, right, for me, because my whole life, milk's my favourite drink in the world.
Pippa do this as well.
Yes.
I think less of her for that.
Well, because my whole life since I can remember, whenever I've eaten,
Yes.
I've had a glass of milk.
Right. Yes, absolutely. When you're a child,
Yeah.
when you're in nappies,
But
of course.
milk's my favourite drink in the world. My favourite two drinks in the world are milk and Guinness.
Right, okay.
Right, okay. And so,
So odd.
Calcium and iron.
yeah, calcium. Hey, I've never broken a bone.
A pint of milk.
But
with
think think from my point of view, right?
Right, go
Imagine
on.
this, right? So I've always drank milk with whenever I eat.
Right.
But then imagine I met a lady, married her. Bear in mind, I didn't really have any girlfriends before Pippa, which is a shock to no one.
Right.
So I finally settled down, moved in with a lady, married her, and she drinks a glass of milk with every meal as well. So I'm just thinking, everyone's doing it. As far as my sample size of two people,
Yeah.
we both drink milk
What
with
about
every meal.
whenever you've been for dinner before? You're not ordering milk.
No, if we go for dinner, we'll have like some glass of wine or something. But if we're in
Right.
the comfort of our own home,
You're like Uncle Bryn from Gavin and Stacey, who's spotted in the kitchen at 3 a.m. having a milk, as he calls it.
I often go to the fridge and just pour myself just a little sharpener in the afternoon.
I'm just having a milk.
We do.
Oh,
in fact,
Tobe.
Milk is nice. I'm not knocking milk.
I present a bottle of milk to Pippa like it's a bottle of wine. This is the Cravendale 23.
A blue top.
she
food
swills
is
it
so
around
good.
and holds it up to the holds it up to the light.
Creamy. Every meal, Tobes. That
Also,
is
doesn't
weird.
it fill you up?
Yeah, but it's delicious. Fills me up with milky goodness.
And is there no food you found as a married couple that does not go really well
I've
with
never
milk?
found anything in life that isn't enhanced by a bit of milk.
Really?
Is that weird?
Yes.
Everyone in the Radiox office, it blew their mind.
Right.
I think it's really creepy. It's the sort of thing a serial killer would do.
Yeah.
It's the thing. It's because it's so childlike. Do you know what I mean?
So
it's
you're
the
thi-
sort of thing that a child does, and then when you're an adult doing it, I don't like it.
So imagine that, Vin. Imagine you pop round to go see me and Pips,
So weird.
and we're in the middle of our din-dins,
Yeah.
and you knock on the door, and we both answer the door, and we've both got milk moustaches.
Yeah, like the kids from The Shining.
That's why not many people go around for dinner.
We don't get many house guests.
Don't get many. Yeah.
Intern Becca's just passed me a nice full pint of milk.
Are you about to sit down for your roast, are you?
Looking forward to it. You have to remember as well, because I always have a beard, that I get a proper milk moustache.
Oh, that's so much milk.
Oh, yeah.
Toby.
Oh, that is lovely. I reckon when I was a kid, I drank 4 pints of milk a day.
Really? Does it have to be ice cold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a sicko.
No.
You are a sicko.
I don't drink milk anymore, but we used to have milk at school because I went to school in the 1800s. We used to have milk at school, but it was like lukewarm milk. It's
Did you ever have a kid steal your lunch money?
Yes.
Did you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Radio X.